Warplanes are needed to defeat Russia in Ukraine. That was Volodymyr Zelensky's pitch to European leaders at the end of his unannounced trip to Brussels on Thursday.
This is obvious. The sooner Ukraine will be able to get powerful weapons, the sooner our pilots will be able to get modern planes, the more powerful will be our tank coalition. And I am thankful to you for starting this path. The quicker this Russian aggression will end.
EU leaders said they are determined to aid Ukraine in the war and are fully committed to Kiev's cause.
We consider that the coming weeks and months will probably be decisive, and since these coming weeks will be decisive, it's not the time to tremble. It's the time to remain rational and time to deploy maximum support.
Despite that, European states stressed that warplanes would be a collective move and not the domain of any one country, while the Kremlin warned that the line between direct and indirect Western involvement in the war was disappearing. Even so, Zelensky said he walked away certain that Europe would give him the planes.
I've heard from some European leaders about the readiness to give us the necessary weapons, including aircraft. I have a number of bilaterals now. We are going to raise the issue of the fighter jets and other aircraft.
As Russia has launched a long-expected new offensive, air superiority would allow Ukraine to effectively end the advance and to regain lost territory.
Without supremacy in air, it will be difficult for land forces to deoccupy Crimea. That's why we are talking about the fighter jets on several months ahead. But what we need now, the February, March, April, it's of course long-range missiles.
While Zelensky may not have walked away from the meeting with assurances of air power, at least not yet, Ukraine has made the case that immediate membership in the EU should be granted.
Yeah, European Union, I think they made a decision because Ukraine already got the candidate status, and I think it will be a very progressive move toward the European Union.
The trip ultimately accomplished its obvious goals, allowing Zelensky to make a case for more material support in person and applying public pressure on EU leaders to commit to giving it. Whether or not Zelensky will get everything he wants is another question.